قبل از اینکه صحبت ها رو شروع کنیم، طبعا ماه مبارک رمضان است. فامیلا همه در این ماه مبارک رمضان اشتراک میکنن و مستفید میشن و یک فرصت خوب است برای کلانا، بزرگا، برادرها، خواهرها، اطفال. اما بعضی ها شکایت کردن که اطفال در جریان تراویح یا در جریان صحبت های طرف و طرف میگردن، میدون و مزاحم میشن، اخلال میکنن. دیگه درست است، ما نمیم که اطفال نبه، اطفال باید حتما بیاین به مساجد، اما این هم امرایشان شما که خود نزدیک استاد کنین، پیش خود نزدیک استاد. خیره پورا 20 رکات خوانده نمیتونن، 8 رکات بخونن، 10 رکات بخونن، هر چیزی که میخونن اطفال بعد از او برای ساتیری میکنن بیرون، در روی باسکتبال میکنن، هر چیزی که میکنن مشکل نیست. اما در جریان نماز، در جریان صحبت ها و گفا دیگه باز امشیرا اونا شکایت کردن که میدارن این طرف برو، اون طرف بده، اون طرف بده، کس نماز میخونن، کسی از روی نماز تیر میشن. دیگه این چیزا را مراعات کنیم. خب همی هست که اطفال اینجا ما خوش هستیم که باز چیزا را بیاموزن، یعنی واقعا میاموزن. همین جوانای ما، اطفالی شاگردا که اینجا میان یک کلان رو ببینن، یک کس را کمک کنن، چوکی برش بگیرن، سلام بتن، جور پرسانی کنن. این همی آداب است، این همی را در کتابا کس نمیاموزه، در خانه کس نمیاموزه، این را در اجتماع میاموزه. همراه مردم که بشینین بخیزین، کلانا بزرگا شما ببینید یک نفر سلام میدین، اولادتان که تانوس وام سلام میدن، وام میبینه. دیگه نمی چیزاست که واقعا یک کورس خوبی است در ماه مبارک رمضان برای اطفال و همین چیزا. خب inshallah today we will continue talking about the subject of zakat. So we have started, and mashallah, we found that a lot of brothers and sisters, they found it very interesting and they have a lot of questions. So at least if we were clear about the zakah in this month of Ramadan, we learned something and we start giving zakah, that would be the great thing that we take out of the month of Ramadan. یعنی اگر امی تنها دمی ماه مبارک رمضان راجع به زکات بفهمیم و راجع به زکات ما مثلا عمل کنیم، زکاتای خود بکشیم، دیگه اینمی در امی ما کمی قدر یاد گرفتیم یا مثال گفت است. دیگه آموختن هیچ چیز نداره، دیر نداره که دیر است. نه هر وقتی که بیاموزین ماهی را هر وقت از آب بگیرین تازه است. دیگه هر وقتی که بیاموزین دیگه ویشه. و طبعا علم تنها به خاطر آموختن و فهمیدن و چیزا نیست، به خاطر عمل کردن است. که چی مفهوم داره کسی بخونه یاد بگیره اما عمل نکنه، فایده از چی است؟ دیگه هیچ فایده نداره. خب بعد ترتیب خداوند امتحان میفرماید در قرآن کریم: أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم إنما الصدقات للفقراء والمساكين والعاملين عليها والمؤلفة قلوبهم وفي الرقاب والغارمين وفي سبيل الله. این 8 طبقه مردم هست در قرآن کریم ذکر است که اینا کسایی هستند که یا مستحقی گرفتن زکات هستند. گفتیم که زکات از چیزای دیگه یک تفاوتش فرقش همی است که و هر کس قابل اخذ زکات نیست. زکات از خود مصارف دارد. مصارف زکات معلوم است که در کجا مصرف شود. شما هر کس زکات داده نمیتونید و اون مصارف زکات خداوند خودش تعیین کرده. فریضة من الله، این یک فریضه از طرف خداوند است. حتی رسول الله صلی الله علیه و سلم هم در این مسئله دخل نداشتن. خداوند تعیین کرده که کی زکات بگیره. دیگه اینجا بسیار مهم است که نمی مصارف زکات ما بفهمیم که کی هستن. و مطابق زمین آیه کسی که در درجه اول مستحق زکات است و فقرا و مساکین است، فقیر و مسکین. So the first in the list of those 8 category of the people that they are the recipient of zakah and they deserve to get zakah or they are qualified for receiving zakah, al-fuqara wal-masakin. Al-fuqara, the poor people and the needy people. So in Arabic language, what is the difference between faqir and miskin? Faqir and miskin. Scholars, they have difference of opinion. They say faqir is the person that has some resources but not enough. Have something but it is insufficient for him. That is called faqir. Miskin is the one that has nothing. Or the opposite. Could be miskin the one who has nothing, and faqir, miskin has something but not enough, and faqir is the one who has nothing. So that is. So in both categories, this is the primary category of the recipient of zakat, that those who receive zakat, poor and needy people. Those who are poor people and needy. خب فقیر و مسکین تعریف چی از لحاظ شرعی؟ میگه علما میگه فقیر و کسی هست که یک چیزی داره خب کفایتش نمیکنه. یک چیزی داره، نان داره یا لباس داره، یک چیزی داره اما کفایتش نمیکنه. اما مسکین کسی هست که او هیچ چیز نداره. او نداره. یا این که عکس چیزی. مسکین او کسی هست که یک چیزی داره و فقیر او کسی هست که هیچ چیز نداره. خب البته او کسایی که هیچ چیز ندارن و او کسایی که چیزی دارن اما باز هم برایشان کفایت نمیکنه، اینا مستحق زکات هستن، به اینا زکات داده میشه. و دیگه کسایی که برایشان زکات داده میشه العاملین علیها، workers, those who are collecting zakat, the collectors of zakat. خب اگر زکات توسط حکومت جمع میشه در سیستم در اینا هست، خب معاشای ذو خاص طرف حکومت پرداخته میشه. اما اگر مؤسسات دیگه هستن که اونا کسایی را تعیین میکنن که برن از مردم زکات بگیرن، غیر حکومتی معاش دیگه ندارن، باز اونا معاش خود را میتونن که از پول زکات بگیرن، معاششان از پول زکات به اونا داده میشه. او کسایی که او زکات جمع میکنن، جمع آوری میکنن، او مردم معاششان از همین پول زکات برشان داده شده فرق نمیکنن که او هم دمی چیز کار میکنن. یعنی those people that they are, if administration is performed by non-governmental agency, they must specify zakat payers the percentage deducted for administration fee. Administration fee that they will also get something for those people who are collecting zakat. So they specify some portion to give them as zakat recipients. So this is amilina alayha. This is the third one. Fourth one, those who heart are to be reconciled. Al-mu'allafati qulubuhum. المؤلفة تأليف القلب، تأليف ألف يؤلف ولكن الله ألف to join the hearts, to bring the hearts together, to reconcile between the hearts. If there are two hearts and they are far apart from each other, you bring them together. So if you pay them zakah, you bring the heart of those people closer to Islam. So that is those people. Back then, in the time of the Prophet and Sahaba, so they were given that mu'allafati qulubuhum. So those people that their hearts are to be reconciled towards Islam, so they were receiving. But today, the scholars they say that they are new converts to Islam. Those who converted newly, recently they converted to Islam, so that they suffer some alienation after embracing Islam. So in their own community and their own families, that they are not in good position. So in order to show sympathy towards them, support them, you pay zakat to those people. The new convert, those people. And also some leaders that they have influence over the non-Muslims or over the new converts. So you give them also zakat to spend on those people that give them. صدا میگه نمیه؟ گنجان صدا وی نرازی؟ بله صدا نمیه؟ درست شد؟ صدا میه یعنی؟ صدا چطور شد؟ صحیح شد؟ درست. خب یعنی اون کسایی که نه مسلمان شدن، اونا کسایی هستن در فامیلای خود مشکلات دارن. در فامیلا اونا مشکل دارن، چرا اونا نخواستن که مسلمان شدن، شاید مشکلات اقتصادی داشته باشن، دیگه مشکلات داشته باشن، با او کسا یا از کاتگوری هستن که به اونا باید زکات داده شود، که اونا مسلمان هایی هستن که نو در این شرایط که قلبهایشان دیگه هم به اسلام و امو یک اخوت اسلامی قایم شود، که بفهمند که در اسلام مسلمان ها همراهشان همدلی دارن و همبستگی دارن، به اونا زکات داده شود. و گروه دیگه که باشن زکات و فی الرقاب، those who are in bondage. رقبه هم کسی که مثلا برده و غلام هست. آلی خب بردگی نیست، سابق بود که کسایی که برده و غلام بودن میخواستن که خود را آزاد بسازن، شما میتونید که پول زکات به او بدین که او خود را آزاد بسازن. این یعنی یکی از دلایلی است که اسلام میخواست که به ضد بردگی را از بین ببره. مردم تشویق میکنه که حتی پول زکات شما میشه که به کسایی که خود را آزاد میسازن به برده ها داده شد که برده ها خود از بردگی خلاص کنند. So this is the people back then in the slavery. So those who were enslaved, that they could receive the zakah money in order to set themselves free. So, and back in the time that the slaves, they will have a contract with their masters. They will say that how much the master required them or asked them to pay in order to get freedom. So they will set like there's that amount of money that you pay, then you are free. So that slave could receive zakah money to set himself free. That is called raqaba. Or today we don't have slavery, but some people that when you see that there are some people, they are prisoned and jailed. They are jailed back home somewhere here and there, and they need money to get spend on what? On lawyers, spend on some people, they receive money to give them the money to set them free. So the scholars say that you could give them also money to set themselves free from the prison, that if they are imprisoned in wrong way or not in due to crime that they might have committed. And another category is al-gharimin. Al-gharimin, al-ghurm. Al-ghurm is gharimin is those who are in debt. In debt. They owe money from the people, but they cannot pay them back. This is called gharim. Al-ghurm. Gharim is the person that he borrowed money, but he is unable to pay back the money. So that person helped them to pay back their loan. So that is also they are the recipient of zakah. و کسایی که قرضدار هستن. کسایی که قرضدار هستن و قرضایشان مثلا از پیشان بخوان که قرضایشان رو بدن. باید اونا باید کمک شود که قرضایشان رو بپردازن ادا کنن. باید اونا هم شما میتونن که پول زکاتان بدید. ولی یک نفر میگه که ما هم قرضدار هستیم. چی قرضدار هستیم؟ ما خانه خریدیم در 30 سال. نه، او قرضداری حساب نمیشه که او قرضداری که 30 سال و تو مثلا 6 لک دلار تو قرضدار هستی، مردم پیسه جمع کنن که باش که قرضدار هست پیسه زکات بده به اون کس میدیم. نه، پیسه زکات به یه او قرضی که فعلا واجب الادا باشه. Due right now, the payment that is due right now. اگر مثلا او کسون قرضی هست که تو پیمنت تو در این ماه داده نمیتونی، یا ماه گذشته پیمنت ندادی، 2 ماه پیمنت ندادی و اونا باید eviction notice دادن که تو باید برایی. دیگه در اون صورت به این نفر شما پول داده میتونین، پول زکاتتانه که همون قرض خود را ادا کنه، همون با اون شکل قرض، اون قرضی که یه چیز باشه. So the type of debt that we are talking is like which is due right now. It's not like for 30 years, 20 years, 10 years that you are in debt of borrowing money for house or for cars or for those. No, the one which is due right now, and you are unable to pay. If you don't pay them, then there will be consequence for that. So like they will give you eviction notice or anything like that. So those people, they could receive the zakah money to pay for that. And the last category is very broad category, which is called fi sabilillah. Fi sabilillah means in the cause of Allah, for the path of Allah. What is that mean? Fi sabilillah. Back in the time of the Sahaba and the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when you say fi sabilillah means jihad. That was fi sabilillah. So those mujahideen that they go to jihad and their family, so they were not paid people. They were not soldiers. They were not on payroll. So they were volunteers. So when they go, so you are equipment of these mujahideen, providing them with all type of support. Them and the family they left behind. That could be also supported by the zakah money. That could be given zakah money to those people. So that is one of the categories. But today, even that situation is not that much. May Allah help our Muslim brothers worldwide in the Muslim Ummah due to the situation, the bombardment, all those, our brothers and sisters, they are suffering in this month of Ramadan. May Allah destroy those who are destroying people unfairly and with no justice, with no reason, with no nothing. And so then in this month of Ramadan, so you think that, how is the situation? So for brothers and sisters in Gaza, how was the situation? Still, since the ceasefire, there's more than 1,000 people got killed by this. So what ceasefire is this? might is right. I have the power, I could do anything, so there is no ethics, no morality. So now you know that what is the morality of the Western world in wars and fighting. And what is the morality of the Muslims, even in fighting. And the morality of the Prophet ﷺ in Islamic ethical morality in war. You see what they are doing with no reason. There's no justification for these type of wars. Why you are bombarding people in Ramadan? Even there, here, Muslim and non-Muslim, Muslim are bombarding non-Muslim and Muslim are bombarding Muslims and non-Muslims from 1,000 miles go and bombarding those people. So all this is very sad situation. So for the path of Allah to support those people who are defending themselves, nobody is going anywhere. They are sitting in their house, but they are bombarded. So no, the people that are sitting in their own house, in their own land, and they want to be in their house, in their land, and rule by themselves, but no, they are occupied. They are occupied, and they are not allowed to have their own free will in picking their own leaders or their system. So why? Because this is the 21st century. This is the civilization. We are smart people. That's what we have. So whatever morality is this? This is bankruptcy. They are bankrupt people. Morally, they are bankrupt. Yes, they might financially and technologically, they might be advanced people, but morally, they are backwards. What morality if you have if you are killing people for no reasons? What morality? What ethics and behavior is this? It's reckless. So that in Islam, so now especially when we are in a Muslim society, so scholars they say that fi sabilillah means that da'wah work. Da'wah work means to call for Allah, to call for the deen of Allah. So spend your money, your resources in masajid and marakis to spend on those youngsters and other people to prepare them for their life in the 21st century in the Western society. How to preserve their identity as Muslims, how to call other people, how to call even first Muslims. Okay, so this is very important, brothers and sisters. Before we go outside to call non-Muslims towards Islam, we have to call our Muslim brothers towards Islam first. Our Muslims, they are unaware of Islam. Our Muslims, they don't pray, they don't fast, and they don't pay zakah. Then we are concerned about non-Muslims. Whatever our own household, our own kids, our own family, our own relatives, they don't abide by the rules of Islam. And now we are calling other people, non-Muslim, to enter Islam. So first we have to arrange our own family, our own house. So we are unaware of what is going in the backyard, and then we are doing. So you could pay zakah on those people that they are really the people that they need. And also another category is Ibn Sabil. Ibn Sabil is the person who is stranded, wayfarer, and those who are stranded circumstances without access to money in their own land. So these are also the people they could receive zakah. So these were the recipients of zakah, masarif zakah inauguran, wa inshallah, در روز دیگه باز او کسایی که زکات حاصل کردن میتونن اونا که هستن. Those who cannot get zakah, who are those people? Inshallah, we will discuss that one next time. جزاكم الله خيرا وصلى الله تعالى على